Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Keia, and on my channel I talk about enjoying nice things without finding our identity in them. So if you like that content or you like the sound of that content, please consider subscribing to my channel and liking these videos, and also follow me on Instagram at KeiaJohn, which will pop up somewhere here. Anyways, so in today's video I am going to be talking about some of the personal reasons I have to stay motivated on my debt-free journey. And I feel like this video is like perfect timing because as per my previous videos, if you haven't seen them before, I will link up below. I met a debt goal and that's super exciting, but I definitely feel my inner like celebratory shopper getting excited to like return to my vomit, if that makes sense. Not obviously fully, but I'm excited. I'm like, wow, free, like more like disposable income. I can do what I please. Not fully succumbing to that, but I feel it rising. So this video is just a reminder of the reasons like why I personally need to stay motivated on my debt-free journey, and maybe for you as well. So I will share these reasons. So the first one is saying no to today so I can say yes to tomorrow. We all have goals. We all have things that we want to attain in the future, and I'm realizing for myself, and I've already learned this lesson. I already was bailed out of this, so I need to constantly remind myself that if I want to be able to say yes to the things that I want in the future, I need to say no to some things today. I need to slap my wrist and be like, girl, pass it by. So yeah, just like definitely putting my foot down with myself and reminding myself that I need to delay gratification so I can reach goals in the future. The second reason is just to be able to just get free of financial bondage, get out of financial bondage. It is a privilege to even have a job, to meet my bills, to have extra, and to even have extra money to pay off debt that I put, like the bondage I put myself in. And when I think about this, I think about the scripture. Let me find it. One moment. It's Proverbs 22:7, and it's not in its full context, but it's not in its full context. Go read that yourself. But I think of this specific verse, and it reads, "The rich rule over the poor, and the borrower is slave to the lender." Like, the person who's borrowing money is literally slave to the lender, and that sounds like really harsh, but that sounds really harsh and like, slave. But like, no, like if you owe somebody money, you can't, or you owe like, if you owe money somewhere or someone specifically, you're kind of limited on what you can do with your own income because you're obligated to pay that back. So it's, yeah, I just am not in the mood to be in financial bondage or owe anybody anything but love, but to love them. So just, yeah, that is another reason why I am motivated to continue on my debt-free journey. A third reason that I'm staying motivated on continuing on with my debt-free journey is just being motivated to not bring debt into my future marriage. So as I mentioned before, I'm not yet married, but I will be soon. Before I was even in a dating relationship, I already knew like my goal. Like when I was going to be in one, it wasn't just dating to date, it was dating with the intention of marriage. And with that being said, like I knew that I didn't want to bring this burden into my future marriage, and a big motivator in my first journey was to clear the debt so I didn't bring it into that whatever future dating relationship. Clearly, if you've watched my videos, I didn't meet that before I was in a the serious dating relationship, but I was able to clear that during. I'm very grateful for that. And yeah, and it, like I said, it's more than just clearing it because it's so easy to go backwards, to return to your old habits, but I'm just grateful for the opportunity to actually work through even the behavior behind it so that I can nip that in the bud before walking down the aisle. And the fourth, and I think one of the most important reasons for me to stay consistent on my debt-free journey is just to have opportunity to be generous towards others. I think for me, something that I've realized is like when you're constantly consuming for yourself and constantly thinking of like my debt, like the result of my debt was constantly consuming and gifting myself and getting things for myself and being selfish, to be completely honest. When I step outside of myself and even to a point you have to be a bit selfish when it comes to paying off like that consumer debt, because, but like, I don't know, I just feel like my eyes have just been on myself so much, and there's no opportunity to be selfless, if that makes sense. Or it takes away, being in a constant in debt, out of debt, in debt, out of debt, like takes away from the opportunity to just be selfless and be generous towards others. So one of the main reasons that has been motivating me on my debt-free journey is just for the opportunity to be generous towards others, to give towards others, to not be in financial bondage and in a place where, oh, I just have to focus on me and getting out of my debt. I can't even bless somebody else who's in need, or bless a friend, or like, you know what I mean? Because I'm just so focused on my goals. So I think it's just a really good opportunity to work on selflessness as well, and work on thinking of myself less, thinking of others more, and growing in that very necessary character trait. So yeah, those are some reasons that I have been reminding myself of as I am continuing to be motivated on my debt-free journey. And if there are any that you have that I missed, please leave them in the comments down below. I would love to hear and interact with you guys. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. Please follow me on Instagram at KeiaJohn, and subscribe to my channel for more content like this. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next upload.